The definition of immigration is the action of coming to live permanently in a foreign country. Many people are not aware that it is not that simple. What are the difficulties of immigration? That is the question we seek to answer by interviewing Revathi Trong, an immigration attorney here in Sioux City, as well as Rosana Luna Mares, a Mexican immigrant. First, we speak to the immigration attorney about the difficulties she faces with her clients.
Some of the obstacles that I face with immigrant clients, I think really is just helping them understand the immigration process. It's complex. There's a lot of different pathways. Sometimes a language barrier. There's sometimes a educational barrier, and you do your absolute best to make sure that your client feels comfortable at the end of that interview with you every single time that all their questions have been answered, that they feel safe and comfortable to ask you questions if something comes up.
Next, we speak to Rosana Luna about the obstacles he faces as an immigrant.
Yo vine aquí a los Estados Unidos el año de 1994, un 14 de junio. Tenía 17 años cuando yo vine para acá. Oí gente que hablaba inglés y yo no entendí. Había menos personas que hablaban español. Era más difícil para uno agarrar trabajo en la manera de que era difícil ir a hacer una entrevista de trabajo. Era muy difícil comunicarse con las personas porque pues, no hablaba uno inglés.
Next, we asked Mr. Luna about the difficulties traveling back and forth between families.
Como en mi caso, mi familia es de aquí, mis nietas, mi señora. Es muy fácil porque pues, ellos viven a su casa. Para mí no, que para mí es muy difícil porque tuve un problema con la policía. Es un país que yo considero que es mi casa, pero cuando estoy ahí ya no es igual porque ellos me están viendo que a lo mejor si yo he tenido problemas no me van a dejar entrar por seguridad, incluso de mi propia familia.
We now ask Revathi about citizenship and whether or not immigrants should apply.
Whether or not an immigrant should apply for citizenship is a case-by-case basis. Citizenship, I'm a huge advocate for citizenship because without citizenship, you're always at risk for deportation. Mm-hmm. You're not a U.S. citizen. So even though you have a green card, if you commit a certain crime, you are treated differently.
Pienso que ser ciudadano de este país es un honor para cualquier persona. Se siente uno como es el sueño de cualquier inmigrante.
America is a land of promise. Mm-hmm. The American dream is a very real, very tangible thing to our immigrants here. It's exactly why my parents came to the United States. They wanted a better life for their kids. And I don't think anybody who understands humanity and has seen the conditions of other countries, it's not difficult to understand why you'd want better for your child. Those sacrifices are not easy to make. To completely uproot whom you are as an adult in a country you've spent your whole life in, to go somewhere that you don't know anything about, except for the fact that it's a land of promise and that despite who you are, you can make it, that's a big deal. Mm-hmm.